let's see. I think it's a bit off topic as a, like this women leadership thing, but like there are so many people struggling to overcome this situation, but still there are so many, I mean, like options that they can choose, and many of them like feel like kind of depressed because like they feel like there is only one way to choose, but it's not really true. So like I yeah I like I try to talk with them like as much as like say like before they make any decisions, because like always there are so many like things to research, but unless we are expert on this topic we don't know. So like I try to talk with them as earliest as possible so that they can see like they have like how many options they can take, and like if they take one way then like what's gonna happen if they take like second way, like what they can do. For example, like right now it's very hard to enter Japan from abroad, but like so we can think of the several ways like how they can sustain their business while staying in Japan or while staying abroad. There are also some ways that they can communicate with their like potential clients or customers. So yeah, I like it's also like relating to like how we build career, I think. But I always think of several options to explore.
Thank you so much, Miho-san. Rie-san, can I please request you to go next and share with us? Yeah, and Miho-san, you are right. This is off the webinar topic, so it doesn't have to do anything with gender or women leadership. It's general, and I think it is worth sharing your views in that topic also. So Rie-san, can I please request you to share how you handled this situation and motivated your teams?
Yeah, sure. So thank you for your question. I think regarding, clients or colleagues at work, frequent communication is very, very important and really show that you really care. I think everybody needs love. And as for us, it must be really tough to work at home, especially if the kids are at home. I think it's very important to secure a private space for yourself, your work, even if it's a small space, so that you can concentrate. Also, I think it's important not to underestimate the attention needed by your kids if they're at home. And again, this is one full-time job, and you need to get help wherever possible. But on the brighter side, it's a special opportunity to be able to spend more quality time with your family, your partner, your kids, as you continue to work from home, because you can really save a lot of time. For example, needed to commute to work. And also, make sure you have time to relax, to exercise, time for yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. And work-life balance is just so important, COVID or no COVID. To be successful at work, to be happy as a working mother or a wife. And I really think that we should all be making this our highest priority. Thank you.
Thank you, Rie-san. May I request Lavanya to go next and share her views? Lavanya, you are on mute. Can you please unmute yourself?
Can you hear me? Sorry. Like I was just saying that this is a topic I've been writing for my CEO and COO for the past 2 months about leadership during pandemic. And there's so many elements to it. But the thing is, it was disruption, and it was disruption which wasn't planned. It was uncertain. So key things I would put it as that one is empathy. This is the most important part for leaders during this period. A lot of times when the work from home thing happened, there's still the bias about somebody is working from home. Your antennas go up. Are they really working? You know, you can come to office and go and spend 3 hours in a coffee shop. Nobody bothers. But if you're at home and you're working, still everybody is kind of monitoring you to saying, are you really working? So from that environment to a more trusting environment today, which is very, very important. So empathy, and what Rie-san mentioned, and I think most of you must have watched a lot of videos that are popping up where news anchors are talking and their kids are kind of running around behind the scenes, and we all seem to enjoy it, and we seem to be more empathetic about that, because even today when the call began, I could hear kids' voices going in the background, and we have this happening every day when we do our team meetings. And but one feeling that comes out is we are more accommodating right now. We don't seem to complain about it. We seem to be more conscious about that and let people actually deal with it. The second thing is know always that it's a very tough time for everybody because human connection has been reduced quite a bit. So what they can do in an office, just come up and ask for help, they cannot, because there's always a natural barrier when it comes to virtual environment, where it's not as easy to just pick up phone and ask help. Or it's not as easy to just send a mail and ask for help. That means this put more psychological pressure on teams. A couple of things that we've been doing as motivations is actually have this leadership open sessions. I do a coffee session every Friday for 30 minutes, which is open to all team members, not forced for them to join, but anybody who wants to just join and connect and feel that they're part of the team. And we don't talk anything to do with work. It's more about how things are going and how things are in the world and what's happening in the world. And it's just a connection that is established. And we diligently go through every week on that. It used to be called Zoom Coffee. Now it's a Teams Coffee, as we changed the platform that we are using for it. But the plus point is this, what is happening just now. So we're sitting in our home and we're connecting to the world and talking. In our job, we moved digital. We've done product launches in the past 4 months, everything digital. So the media is comfortable, leaders are comfortable, employees are comfortable. So everybody seems to be comfortable with using technology today more than what we were comfortable earlier. And even people who used to complain about, I can't log into Zoom or I can't log into Teams, can log in right now, which is the best part of it. So I think that's important. And the third thing that really is important is the human element of work, because we have to understand that the work habits have changed and the way we work has changed. That means the practices and implementation. For example, how are you doing presentations versus how you're doing, how mails have become more and more important. Earlier, mails were more used to communicate information. Now they are also an important element of connection. So this is this consciousness that we need to really look at the way we work today and accommodate that in our planning. Planning and preparation, more important, because it needs more planning now than it was earlier. It's no longer easy to just do things because you're not together. So, and then the timings are different. People are at different stages. Some people are taking care of kids. They need to go to pick up their kids. So you need to do better planning, and rather than complaining, saying, oh, you got to come at this point of time to do. And third is take care of yourself. Self-discipline, very important, because virtual working means no end. You're not getting up to get ready. You're not getting up to take your transport to go to office. That means you're putting all that energy into work, and there is no end to it, and you're continuously working. So it's very important to take care of yourself. Self-care means you're setting a good example for others to take care of themselves as well. That's all I would like to say on that.
Thank you so much, Lavanya. So